Hey guys, happy Saturday. Listen, just wanting to share with you very briefly uh, about your relationship with money. And first of all, let me just thank everyone who has been listening to Manifestation Time podcast. Y'all, listen here. My podcast, that is my baby. Manifestation Time. It is so good. And if you haven't checked it out, definitely go to the link in my bio. You will find it on the link tree. And so I want to thank you in advance for taking a listen. And also, it is really in my effort to add value and to help you make sure that the rest of your life really is the best of your life. All right. And I want to make sure that I help people no matter where they are in the world listening to my podcast that, you know, they can really make it happen. But on this live, I want to speak with you about your relationship to money. One of the episodes, I think it was the 5th episode that I recorded, Dollars Want Me. Very powerful episode. Go back and listen to it if you've not already done so. If you have, go back and listen to it again. All right. We improve, by repeating, repetitive. We have to do things over and over and over. And so listen to the podcast again because, listening to it a second and third time, you'll probably hear something that you didn't hear before, or perhaps it will register, you'll receive it differently because of the space you're in right now. And so definitely take a listen. I know that it'll benefit you, but I wanted to speak with you about your relationship with money, some affirmations, your energy when it comes to money, so that you can attract and have a continuous flow of money coming into your life. One of my affirmations, I'm a money magnet. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. All right. And abundance is my birthright. Right. And so another thing that I want you to know about money is that money in and of itself, it can't do anything. It has no power until you assign it. You have to assign it, give it an assignment, all right? You determine what you're going to use money for, all right? And so you determine its use, all right? So you have power over money, all right? So when you say dollars want me or money wants me, you're setting up so that money will freely flow to you. All right. And the other thing about your relationship and the flow of finances, you definitely don't want to interfere with that flow with negative language, negative thoughts, negative emotions. Whenever negativity starts to surface, you really have to shift immediately and you have to replace that thought or that thing that you're saying or that emotion. You have to replace it and repeat it or do it at least 3 times to overcome the negativity. All right, because we really want to make sure that we keep the vibes positive, but it takes practice. You have to actively and consciously and intentionally be at work all the time, working on your relationship, your thoughts, your actions, your emotions. And all of those come together in order. And of course, I spoke yesterday about visualization, but all of these various components come together and begin to work for the betterment of manifesting your desires. But Dollars Want Me actually is about the power and the thought of how attracting money, wealth, and abundance into your life. That's basically, and you set that up by saying dollars want me or money wants me. Keep in mind past philosophies and how we've spoken about money is normally we speak about, or I don't speak like this anymore, but oftentimes, or in the past, now that you know better, all right, but in the past, you or others may have said, I'm broke. No, never ever say, I'm broke. Now, it is okay to say, I'm overcoming financial challenges. I'm overcoming, right? And so that's a better terminology than I'm broke, all right, or I don't have enough. So we want to really begin to replace the old way of thinking with the more positive mindset so that we can create and bring about what it is we most desire. The main idea is that our thoughts and beliefs are a magnet for what we attract in our lives, okay? Including money and prosperity. In order to attract more money, we need to shift our thoughts and beliefs to align with our desires, which is what I was just saying. We need to focus on abundance instead of scarcity and have faith that we deserve to have all the money that we desire. We can't wait for money to come to us. We do have to actively seek out money, all right? Y'all, manifesting doesn't just happen. You really have to go to work, but it's worth it. It's worth it. We have to actively seek it out, and we start by setting goals, developing a positive mindset. We have to take action towards achieving our financial goals, okay? And all of this is part of it when we speak about affirmations and doing them at least 3 times a day, visualizing what does it feel like when you say dollars want me, all right, or money wants me. How does that feel? And so when you're manifesting, not only are you, is it a thought, all right, but it's we're going to speak it, but then our emotions, we have to honestly, think about how we're feeling, because feelings attract, okay? And because everything exists in the universe, you can attract anything, right? But we want to make sure that we're setting up in alignment with attracting what we desire and not the things that, we don't want. Okay, and that's the thing, is that we get so much of what we don't want, right? And, because we have not become accustomed to align the proper energy to attract the things that we desire. By changing our mindset and realizing that money is there for us to attract, we can break through any limiting beliefs and barriers that hold us back from achieving our financial success. We can improve our financial success just by taking these steps. You can manifest abundance and financial success in your life regardless of your current situation. Y'all, don't make up your mind based on what hasn't happened or something that happened in the past. That has nothing to do with now and moving forward in your future. Don't allow your limited beliefs, or I would say remove any limiting beliefs and barriers that you're placing on yourself. This is where your control comes in, your power comes in, and you want to embrace the power that you have. And gosh, it's a choice. It's a choice. I think oftentimes we don't give ourselves the credit, that we deserve and that we should appreciate. Okay. And oftentimes it's just because of, self-limiting beliefs that others have said or thought, okay, and we've bought into those, like other people's beliefs because they haven't done something. They project their limited beliefs on us, and then we buy into someone else's belief in us or doubts in us. And so you've got to change all of that. You've got to begin to, just adopt another way of thinking in how you view yourself. And it takes time, but it's worth the time. All right. So that's it. Yeah, thank you so much for tapping into this live. I definitely appreciate you. Thank all of you who have listened to Manifestation Time podcast. You can definitely find the podcast on the link tree in my bio. And happy listening. I definitely am looking forward to so many of you being able to, just make some changes, and, based on listening to Manifestation Time. So, like I said, that's my baby, y'all. I was up until, I think, maybe 3 this morning, just doing new episodes. So, anyway, yeah, I love it. And definitely, if you want to let me know what you like most about the podcast, definitely feel free to do so. What you think about the podcast, I definitely love and enjoy getting the feedback. Until then, guys, you take care. Love you. Good night.